I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
That was like the only memorable mission.
oh, Halo 4 was fine.
I didn't enjoy it that much.
There are two versions of it. Obviously, there's a target locator for the mammoth to shoot things, and then there's another one that acts like the reach target locator. I
Hmm.
think it's missing sounds, and yeah, I think it's just missing sounds. And other than that, it works fine. So you could theoretically bring it back to life if you wanted to. I just killed a marine.
Was that me or you?
I threw the grenade, so I assume it was me.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Chuck.
Mine's gonna be laggy as all hell.
Remember that marine I killed?
Yeah.
Yeah, guess what?
He repurposed his
I
corpse.
repurposed his corpse.
Oh.
One of the only true pogs in the entire campaign right there.
Okay, I got teleported.
If you're on heroic or higher with, I think, 3 people, another true pog will spawn down in the spawn down over there.
Are you able to hop in it?
Yeah. It's got full health, you just gotta flip it.
Cool. You want to save the other target locator?
You wanna hijack this Wraith? Fun fact, if you, instead of hijacking the Wraith and being the driver to death, if you just jump in the turret, the driver will hop out and just kill him with the turret. Free Wraith.
You want to hop in?
Nah, I want to try the Warhawk. No. Ooh. That rock is impressive, you're not wrong.
Hope that comms array has a working generator.
Right. This will make it easier to take out the revenants or whatever they're called.
Let's search the area for generators.
Or,
so why,
you know...
Why do my Marines get Halo 2 seeking rocket launchers that home in on vehicles, but I don't?
Because the game hates us, Nick. That's the only reasonable
Oh,
explanation.
oh! I flipped it! I flipped the Warthog at like 2 miles an hour. Halo Infinite.
Oh, dude, yeah. I haven't been following it very much. You can talk about it, though.
So, obviously we haven't been told much. Probably won't until July.
Mm-hmm.
But, just got EMP'd. We
Notice.
did recently get some toy leaks.
I saw. No, I did.
You didn't. Of course you did.
I did not.
So, there have been some toy leaks from, there are some pop figures that have been leaked.
Okay.
And they say,
so what are we looking at?
They say Master Chief Mjolnir Mark 7.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah.
And then there's an
Have we seen
alternate
Mark
one.
7 armor before?
We have not.
Ooh.
Take that hog, Six.
Hey, editing me. Editing something wacky. That was
Hey,
funny.
future me, do this. I'm sure future me is going to complain. That AA gun right there, that's a vehicle.
Gnarly.
I make a Forts mod pretty early on into Reach. That wasn't too dissimilar from Ultimate Forge World. Some of the same vehicles, Seraph, Pelican, all that. Get the audio working. But that turret, and later on, once we get to Beachhead in Exodus, the Beachhead map, those turrets down there, you activate the rocket turrets, those are also vehicles, but 90% of their code is missing.
Oh, so what happened?
So what you gotta do is use the code from these turrets, use the vehicle code from them, and just overlay that turret's model over top of it.
Okay.
So yeah, you literally just copy these turrets, make a model swap, and then it works.
Well, hey, there you go.
Ooh,
Ingenuity.
right.
Oh, what
I
happened?
forgot we're on heroic. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Give me dope. I am a god. Was that my rocket
What
trooper,
happened?
or was that you?
That was me.
You shot a rocket at me?
No, I shot a rocket at the ghost. I didn't realize you were trying to hijack it. What happened?
I was hijacking the ghost. And then you shot a rocket at me. If one of your teammates grabs armor lock, you can actually jump the Gauss Hog in here. if you're doing a legendary run, that's actually pretty safe to take out
Good
the
strat.
hunters up here. It's a pro strat. Unlike everyone else in the Halo community, I actually like the Reach Assault Rifle.
Really?
Oh, and here's Bob.
Bob.
This is the only Bob in the game that dual wields plasma rifles and has randomized white armor.
Gnarly.
As I'm sure a lot of people have learned recently from Reach Evolved. Wonderful mod. I checked that out, by the way.
Yeah.
Boarding
You know, I
Hunters
need to get into
is
respawning.
nice.
Oh no!
Boarding
I was by
Hunters
the forklift.
was a thing that was in the beta that was cut. You could board
What
them.
was
You could knock off the back plate of a hunter and board them.
Whoa. That's gnarly.
It kind of was.
Man, I wish I didn't.
It makes hunters like really easy to fight though, so I see why they got rid of it.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like the pistol trick from the first game, you know?
No, not wrong. Nice shotgun, by the way.
Yeah. You're having a blast with it.
I killed the hunter with it.
I noticed.
Interesting strategy for fighting hunters. The safest place to be is directly
Right
behind
in front
them.
of him?
Let's get to the atrium. We have to go through the
They do that backswing attack, but they telegraph it a lot, so you can dodge it pretty easily.
I
Thanks,
still have
Pat.
to respawn, by the way. There we go. Hold on, I'm gonna go back and grab a shotgun.
Lieutenant.
Do
Take
it.
it.
Ooh, I've got two things to talk about here, actually.
Alright.
As soon as we
Alright,
get
talk
back.
to me.
So, this elevator, on the 360 version of the game, works perfectly fine. On the PC
Oh,
version
yeah.
of the game, unless
Yeah.
they yep, there we go. You float around. I think it's weird. Next thing I got to talk about, here it comes again, is once we get on top of the elevator, you know there's glass? That glass, don't run through that. Don't run through
Okay.
that yet. So go on the
Shit.
left side, and that is, if we come back here,
Oh shoot.
yeah, and walk in through here.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't go through it and you clear everyone out, Dot comes on and it's like, hey, you have access. But if you go through the scanny thing there, she
Yeah.
actually says, like, welcome back, Lieutenant.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I didn't notice that until like last year.
That's a really like
It's a
unique
really
little
subtle.
secret.
It's really subtle.
Yeah.
I love all the subtleties
Thank you for
in
that,
this
Steve.
game. You're welcome. Oh, this glass over here. I know this glass is interesting. Cause
Oh yeah.
yep, you can stick people through this glass, or at least you can melee them. I think you can launch up to the glass, and any glass you can stick your weapon through, you can stick someone's gun. So I think we're about to come up on our first fuel rod gun.
Indeed we are.
Commander, the space will survive under the south
Sucks.
Corvette. Kill those
Fuel rod
Nice.
gun is great. Shut up. Look out for the invisible guys.
Forgot about them.
Yep.
Hold up.
Yeah, they drop off on this Phantom.
Okay.
If you know what you're looking for, they're not too difficult to spot.
Yeah, I just got both of them.
Nice. My challenge to you, hit a Banshee without locking on.
Nice.
Ow! I almost
Looks
died.
like the last one. I couldn't do it.
Noble team, long swords
Oh,
are
did you
inbound.
take out the Phantom?
Push. Orbital
Yeah, I
defenses
took out the
stand
Phantom.
by to take the shot.
So, this line right here, a lot of people mixed up, including myself, when I first played through the game.
Mm-hmm.
When George comes up here and he says, I have terrible timing. So the ship gets struck. Booyah. And George says,
Beautiful, ain't it?
beautiful
Someone
ain't
take a
it?
picture.
When I first played
Nice
through this
work, by the
game,
way.
and I know a lot of
Answer,
other
please.
people who have also played through it, thought he said, beautiful aiming 6. And then coming up here in the cutscene, which we're going to skip, when you get to go talk to Halsey, and Carter threatens to throw her in jail, George says, ma'am. And a lot of people thought he said mum, which is British English for mom.
Both that, and do you remember when she says, "What have you done to my armor?" We were like, "Oh my God, she's a Spartan!"
We didn't read or pay
No, we did
attention
not.
to the other games.
Nope.